happening, people of the internet? It's Guns for Hire, and I'm bringing you a commentary here on Call of Duty. And of course, you're going to see the dead areas here fast forwarded. I didn't want to sort of bore you with those sort of things. You'll still be able to see them. I'm not cutting them. They're just going super fast, kind of like Only Use Me Blade. Every time I watch that guy, he's like, that's the right idea. Let's get rid of the slow areas here. And this one here, actually, I steal a Maniac, and that brings me to, you know, talking about OP, overpowered weapons. Hey, look, I'm a Maniac. He's a dancer. I'm a dancer. Look like Michael Jackson moonwalking. For this particular game, I'm using the Honey Badger. I actually don't use the Honey Badger anymore. I was just, you know, in the beginning, you use a lot of the weapons. You try and find what's comfortable. In the end, I end up using the Remington. Remington is the weapon of my assault rifle. I've decided that's probably the only one you're going to see me using. I'm not one of these weapon specialist people. I'm not going to give you guides on them. I'm not going to say, oh, try this out or do this attachment. I use what I'm comfortable with, and it's the Remington. In terms of an SMG, probably the Viper. Which is funny because it's like the SMG version of the Honey Badger. Built-in silencer. And again, like the Honey Badger, it has a high rate of fire. Oh, darn it, jumping off weak. This guy's waiting. He was waiting to pick me off. So, I want to talk about what people consider to be overpowered weapons. I think a lot of what the consensus right now is that the MSBS assault rifle, the burst fire, is, you know, they're like, oh, that's OP. It's, you know, 1 burst fire close up, 2 burst fire, medium range drops them, it's OP. I disagree with that. I think it's just a matter of, it's the way that people use it. And I'm just going to say, the reason why I disagree is not just because I'm like, I just want to disagree with people, just because it's fun. That's not the reason why. There's a video by Drifter, who basically goes over the weapons and goes over the details of other assault rifles using burst fire. You know, you have the option in the attachments, you can use burst fire on them. And what was found, and what he found, was that all of the weapons, most, if not most of the assault rifles in burst fire mode is a 1 burst kill or 2 burst at medium range. No different than the MSBS. It's just happens to be, you know, a weapon that's at pulse fire. And people that use it, if you've got good accuracy, that's why you're getting dropped. You're getting killed because the people are outgunning you, and because it's a one-shot kill. Heck, most of the weapons in this game kill you very quickly. And some people like that, some people don't. Personally, I love it. I love that. I think the, you know, weapons that don't kill quickly, you know, it softens it. It's the only people that complain are the people that usually get owned that don't have any tactics. But you know what? This forces you to get better. It forces you to become a better Call of Duty player. I think we've been pampered too much with all of these, like, ever since, I think, Black Ops, after Black Ops, of not dropping people quickly. Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, it's like sponge. You're just shooting 6 million bullets, and here we go, we're stealing the Maniac. And this is the other thing I want to talk about as well. I think we've been pampered too much, and now it's going back to the days where, you know, like, think about Call of Duty 4. M16 with red dot, that was a 1 burst kill. That was a 1 burst kill, medium and long range. I mean, close, medium, long, M16 red dot, that was a 1 burst kill. And people didn't like that either, but it forced players to get really good at the game. And there was no reliance on kill streaks. There was 3, there was UAV, there was airstrike or whatever, and then there was a helicopter. That's it. Those are there were no other options. You couldn't select it. You couldn't change them. I know, you know, everyone loves the ability to change what you want and everything, but, you know, those kind of situations, that setup from Call of Duty 4 forced the gunplay. And I think people have gone away from it, and they're so reliant on kill streaks and so forth to have a good game. And I think that's weakened players. And it has allowed people like myself, these old school crotchety gamers, when they play something like this, to excel, and that's why I'm probably loving it. But here's the thing, you talk about OP weapons, what about the Maniac? Like, in terms of kill streaks, like, to be honest with you, I am not a fan of having so many kill streaks in the game. I don't like it. I think it takes away from the gun-on-gun skill, the gun-on-gun fights, which is what this game is usually about. I think it you know, there's nothing wrong with kill streaks. I liked it when it was 3, but having, like, so many kill streaks and then changing it up, you've got more opportunity for situations where it's unbalanced. Jesus, I couldn't get that guy. Too fast. Maniac is just crazy. But here you've got a situation like a Maniac. I would argue, and I'm not one to start saying, oh, this is OP or that OP, but if you're going to talk about OP, I think the Maniac, and I use it, I think the Maniac is slightly overpowered. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because it's so hard to kill the Maniac. Once the Maniac's out, good luck killing the guy. If you're the first one coming across him, you are dead. I don't care how many bullets you put in that guy, you are going to die. You need to have... The only way you're going to get away from that is some quick, crazy maneuvers and, you know, like Marathon and SMG and just going Speedy Gonzalez, jumping off something and losing them that way, letting them get distracted. Because the Maniac is powerful. You should be able to get 5+ kills with that guy easy. Easy. And I know it's a higher up kill streak and everything, but I don't know, man. It's like guaranteed. It's not like, oh, you know, one person here. You can run around, you get it for quite some time. So how do you feel about that? Do you think the Maniac kill streak is overpowered? Do you actually think still that the MSBS is overpowered? I think you should try it out. Put on semi-automatic, or burst fire rather, on other assault rifles, and you'll see. It's just as powerful. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Later.